I'm Sedica.
And I'm Trina.
Welcome to our channel. So today we're going to be doing something a little different. We're obviously not in front of a computer. What kind of geeks even are we? One of the things we'll be doing is a German tradition called Bleigießen. And it is a end of the year, New Year's tradition where you ask questions about what's going to happen in 2020 and then you drop some, in our case, melted wax.
Yeah, we get the little wax melts. They come in little cubes and we chop them up so that they're in little portions.
Mm-hmm. And then it's kind of like a Rorschach test. You kind of are like, I see a tree, and then you look up what the tree means and it tells you your future for the coming year. Mm-hmm. And it's really fun. Next year I might get an actual kit that has like the little
figures,
the little nuggets that you're actually officially supposed to melt.
And then we'll just wear full body suits to protect ourselves from the lead.
I'm pretty sure it's safe. It's something like everyone does with their kids. Just saying. And the second game is going to be a 20 questions game. So why don't you came up with this?
Yes, I did. So together with some of our friends, we played a tabletop role-playing system called Masks, where we all played superheroes. And because we were playing teenage superheroes, we were not getting along, and so we developed this game as a way for our characters to get to know each other. How it works is we roll some dice, and whatever question it lands on in the list is the question that we answer about ourselves. If you guys ever decide that you want to play this, or also the wax melting, we're including some links below and also some questions, so that way you can join the fun.
So shall we start with the... Okay, so how about I start melting?
Yes, you start melting and I will start rolling.
Okay.
So last year when we did this, I was supposed to have a ton of babies. That did not happen.
What's in store for our YouTube channel in 2020?
All right.
So now we melt, and now you.
Okay, so I rolled a 6. So if I could convince everyone in the world to do one thing at one point in time, what would that thing be? And the second question is, what really makes me angry? So if I could convince everyone to do the same thing just at once, one point in time, it probably would be to have everyone... I was just going to say that everyone does one act of kindness, but making out has... You know what? Everyone's going to make out. If I get that power, I'm sorry, you guys.
We're about to find out what's happening.
Okay, for that torching.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, it's a big bloop.
It's a big bloop. It is, See, this is the point of using the lead. It becomes a very 3D shape. Mm-hmm. It's a lot more compact. The wax obviously expands on the water surface.
Yeah, sometimes, depending on how you drop it, it can be a little bit more compact, which makes it easier. The first one usually spreads out a lot. Just because of the temperature of everything. You also need to get used to dropping it.
I see a little Santa boot.
Santa boot.
So let's see if that's on here.
While you're looking that up, I'm going to start getting this melted. And then maybe also answer this other question. What really makes you angry? Probably... I don't know, I guess maybe people not listening completely. Like interrupting.
What?
Wow. What about you? When people badmouth Tim Drake?
Yeah. Don't badmouth Tim Drake. I will come for you. So Shu says, research where the problem lies. Which I actually think is...
That's actually pretty constructive criticism.
Yeah. I think that's actually pretty solid advice for 2020 because we just started this and we're still figuring things out.
Yeah, there's a couple of things that we know we need to work on. We want to improve our audio, improve our clarity of speaking.
Yep.
Pacing. I'm learning how to edit. I have spent a ton of time over break editing.
I'm very proud.
And so that'll be coming out in the new year. You guys can see all the things I learned with that. I'm actually very excited about it.
You should be. She has some very cute ideas, you guys. You should be excited. So what's your question?
Okay, so my question is, what is the weirdest thing that's going to happen in 2020? That looks like a scorpion. At least when it was forming.
Huh.
Like after it landed, it kind of filled in. But I have the body here and then the tail coming in around there.
Let's see if they have a scorpion. First order of the day, remember how to spell scorpion in German.
How do you say scorpion in German?
Scorpion, yeah. Scorpion.
Scorpion.
Große Neugier means a lot of curiosity.
Oh, okay. So curiosity is going to lead to a lot of weird things in 2020.
Yeah.
All right, let's have you start melting one. Actually, it's also your time to roll, so you get to do all of the things.
All the things. Rolling. 5. If you could choose to do anything for a day, what would it be? Or what personality trait do you value the most and which do you dislike the most? Oh, I have very strong opinions on that.
All of the opinions.
But first of all, let me ask a question for the future. What will 2020 bring me in general? What personality traits do you value the most and which do you dislike the most? I value empathy.
That's a good one. I would agree with that.
Yeah. People who can put themselves in other people's shoes, people who can, like general kindness and open-mindedness and, just being good to your fellow humans. And I guess which do I dislike the most? I guess it's the opposite of that, like a really close-mindedness. Bigotry is a huge turnoff for me. And kind of like just being mean, like, how there are some people just get real joy out of like belittling service people because it gives them some sort of weird rush. I can't stand that. Be nice to your service people, especially during the holidays. They work so hard for us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So let's see what 2020 will bring me in general. Sorry, I smoked things up a bit in here. I see a seahorse. If I had to guess, based on what it sounds like, I would say it means buttoning things up or like finishing things and moving on, which would not be a bad thing. But I'm not entirely sure. Ooh, you okay?
Yeah, I burnt myself just a little bit.
Just enough. Yeah, I don't. That's all I can. I can't find an actual. If you know what Abnabelungsprozess means in English, let me know in the comments because I don't.
So while you were doing that, I went ahead and rolled, and I got 11, which means most embarrassing moments.
Yeah.
And
what would be your spirit?
What would be my spirit animal? I have so many embarrassing moments. Funniest was my friend's birthday, or it was Christmas. It was one of the two. It was one of those gift-giving events, and I was very naive. I was, just moved out of the house. I hadn't experienced a lot of life. And I thought I got her some, like aromatherapy oils, some stuff that like smelled nice, candle-y kind of things.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't that. It was a certain kind of massage oil.
Oh no! Oh no!
They were very amused. She was in a relationship, and her partner was quite excited about the idea. But yeah, so I did that. I did that.
Did you get them? Was it edible?
Maybe. It wasn't clear on the box. It was clear in the instructions.
I really hope you wrote, like, have fun in your card somewhere.
I did.
Aw.
I don't think I did. I don't remember. It was a while ago.
That would have been funny.
I tried to lay an egg. I was really little, and I found an egg, and I sat on it.
Did you crush it?
I did, and it was rotten. I was really little.
How little?
Basically old enough to wobble.
Oh, no.
Old enough to know what an egg was and that animals sat on them.
That's adorable. I used to take eggs out of the fridge and make them a little nest and then try to hatch them.
Aww.
Yeah.
I would do the exact opposite. I would try and, where my grandparents lived, up in Yosemite, of course, cold area, got really, really hot. And that's where I heard the expression, oh, you can cook an egg out here. And so I would try and cook an egg out there, and it didn't really work.
We should try that during the really hot summers here. During like a really hot summer, we should see if we could cook an egg on like the hood of our car.
Yeah. Well, not any of our car storage food.
You wouldn't have to know. Are you melting? I'm melting.
Yes, you're melting, and also you're rolling.
Melting.
Although maybe we should switch it up, because at one point we got behind in the melting or the rolling, and then they kind of lined up, so I'll roll. We're both answering them anyway. 14. What are some small things that make your day better? And what is the best thing about you? It's a very positive row.
It is. Am I answering?
Yes.
Small things that make my day better. Friends, seeing something positive in the news, funny memes, the kitties, you guys asking me how my day was. I think that's very sweet.
Related, I really like that Sedica is very into candles, and also she, like me, likes things warm. So we got stuck on a really long car ride on the way back from seeing my family, and when we got in, she had lit a bunch of candles, had the apartment all warm and cozy, so when we came in, it'd be all nice.
Yes.
Just really sweet and cozy.
You guys were in the car forever.
Yeah, we were in the car for I think 11 hours.
I'm going to ask a question because my arm's getting tired. Yeah, right. What 2020, what will you bring for my job?
That one has bubbles. Ooh.
Huh. Let's flip that thing over, shall we?
Yeah.
I guess it looks like a heart.
I was going to say it looks like an apple.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. It's an apple.
I'll even have a little bite taken out of it.
Yep, and a little stem. Outfit. Everybody say it with me. Outfit.
No, it's not going to work out for me. I can say Jessica.
Jessica.
Because I just think of it as, you saying yes.
Outfit. Süße Versuchung. Huh. Sweet temptation. In my job? What could you give a 40-minute presentation on with absolutely no preparation? And what's the longest you've gone without sleep, and why? My longest without sleep is actually shared between us.
I beat it later, but we'll get to that.
Yeah. It was for work. We had some insane deadlines, and we were at work for 36 hours, was it? Straight?
Yep.
Straight,
No
awake.
sleeping.
No sleeping, just
Eating
working.
while you're working.
Yep. Just deliriously shouting at each other across the empty hallways because people had gone home, except for like 3 of us. It was, but we made it.
It was a bonding experience.
It was, and it's why we're roommates now.
Yes.
Probably literally.
Yes, because we spent so much time with each other at work, and we became really good friends.
Yep.
but later, also at a different company. But I ended up working for about 42 hours straight.
That's terrible.
It was intense. Though, it was terrible. I don't want to necessarily defend things, but the company was very kind about the aftermath portion of it, which was nice. Which I didn't have to do in the beginning, but it was nice that there was ample recovery efforts.
Yes.
So that was appreciated, but man, was that a thing.
Wow.
Oh my God, working a full normal work week straight.
Yeah.
Yikes. Yeah. Now, 40-minute presentation with absolutely no preparation.
I mean, comics, Batman, specifically, I always warn people know that I'm really into comics, so they'll walk up to me and they'll be like, so, Sedica, this thing in comics. And I'll stop them and I'll go, hold on. You have asked me about comics. I want you to know what you're about to get into. Do you want an honest, in-depth answer? And usually they say yes, and then we're talking in the kitchen for an hour.
Not wrong. One or two more?
Sure. 13, lucky number 13. What is your most nostalgic video game? And what would your perfect room look like? My most nostalgic video game would probably be... There's a couple. One is Final Fantasy VII.
That's a good one.
That was like what got me into like really big RPGs, and I've been loving RPG-based games ever since. One is... I'm trying to think of the name. I think it's like Corandia Hand of Fate? Something like that. I never finished it originally because my mom and I got stuck on the very end puzzle. And they had this 1-800 help number on the back. This was before like you could look stuff up on the internet, and you had to pay like $1 per minute to get help. And my mom and I were playing this, and we both got so into it at one point that she just kept calling it, and she would keep calling the helpline so that we could continue. And then like the helpline for the puzzle was solve the puzzle. So
wow, did you get your money back for that?
No.
Wow.
And then the other one is Oregon Trail. I had a lot of fun with Oregon Trail.
I have not played that one.
You've never played Oregon Trail?
I also, Final Fantasy VII, I played only like after, I was probably into my 20s before.
Okay, but that's valid because that's like a game that you have to like have a PlayStation for. Oregon Trail we played at school when they got bored of teaching us. You've never played Oregon Trail?
I have not.
We are doing a video on playing Oregon Trail.
Okay.
100%.
And then the other one, a lot of people might not know about it, is called Lero. And this is a game that I would play with my brother when we go to my grandparents' house and go on their computer. And you're two worms, and you dig holes, and you have a ton of different weapons, and you fight each other. We turn up the blood to like 100%, so it'd be like pouring everywhere. And there are like booby traps and stuff you can set, and you like grapple to different areas.
There boobies.
There were not, unless you just couldn't tell because it's worms and pixels.
True. So we should do a video where you play Oregon Trail, and then we play the worm game, which I already forgot the name of.
Lero. It's one of those games that I forgot the name of too, and like every couple of years I would think about it, and then I would find it eventually, and then I would forget the name again, and then I would find it again. And now it's just something I remember. It's a really fun game. Like it's simple, but it's still very fun.
I guess I'm doing a purple one. I'm doing one in honor of you.
No, yeah, do one of each.
Yes!
Because it's the last one.
Oh my god! We're becoming one. So, what am I looking forward to in the coming months? doing more YouTube stuff because it's really fun, doing more videos, playing more games. Cyberpunk 2077.
Yes.
Escape rooms, definitely. Video games
Real
in real life.
Exactly, real life video games.
I'm making her watch The Expanse right now.
It's really good, you guys. You should watch it.
Good, yeah. And I'm totally going to make a belter in Cyberpunk 2077.
Yes.
What else? Yeah, I guess just seeing where this YouTube thing takes us. Friendcations. I would love to go on vacations with friends.
Mm-hmm. Those are really fun. We went to Vegas together. It was my first time ever in Vegas. None of us really drink though, so
or gamble.
So we went there and we looked at the architecture. We saw shows.
Yep, we saw Cirque du Soleil. Mm-hmm. We were like, let's go to all the buffets.
We got trapped in an elevator. I almost fell on my face.
Yeah.
Okay, what is the final question?
What can we improve on for our YouTube channel?
Okay, so I think we should interpret this one together.
Mm-hmm. I see a bunny.
I see a person holding a koala, which is almost a bunny. And I feel like yours is more likely to be on the list of the person holding a koala.
Do you want to go with bunny?
Yes, we can go with bunny.
They might. I mean, they both start with K in German, so they might have a koala too.
Nose, eye, ear, body, foot, and then hand. And then I assume your bunny ears were.
This is the eye. This is the ear. This is the little foot. One's
ear
like in grass. It's from
sideways.
The side.
Oh, I see it now. Oh, it's jumping. So
yeah.
Foot.
So Hase, which just means
Harry Potter's in there?
I guess.
What does Harry Potter mean?
Simply spellbinding.
Appropriate. All right.
Hase just means being a little shit.
You guys got that to look forward to. Troublemakers
have to be little shits.
Oh, the ruckus. Well, you kind of have to be because we're going to replay Detroit Becoming Human.
Yes.
And she is going to break our paths of, having pixel guilt and making sure everyone is happy and replaying until everyone is happy because completionists and wanting to see all of the outcomes.
I don't want to. I have to. Yeah, so Detroit Become Human. I played it in 2 days, and then I was like, Trina would really like this game. So then she played it in 2 days. So I watched Detroit Become Human twice in 4 days. Mm-hmm. And then I discovered that the actor who plays one of the androids, Connor, I forgot his real name, Brian Descartes?
I know it's Brian something.
Yeah. He has a YouTube channel, and they keep replaying it to get all the different paths. So I was like, I'll just start watching this. So in like 4 days, I've seen or played Detroit Become Human like 3 times. So we're gonna try. Let's be entirely honest. We're gonna do like a pacifist run, and then I'm gonna try really hard to do a machine destruction run. It's gonna be so hard.
I believe in you. You can do it.
I'm gonna have to be mean to Alice.
I won't watch.
No, you're gonna have to watch with me. You're gonna have to be there and experience the pixel guilt with me.
It's just gonna make me cry.
I'm gonna make me cry.
Let's say goodbye for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video and the games. If you decide to play, let us know what kind of stuff is in your future.
Yes. Yeah, like she said, let us know what your future holds. Like, subscribe, all that. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!